Okay, so I have downloaded the if you I want to change the company logo. See, if are you working in the company, so this ClearPass, instead of ClearPass you want to change the logo. That means your company instead of ClearPass you want to change the company logo. That means your company going to when going to log in the ClearPass, that time you can well able to see your company instead of Aruba ClearPass. How to do this? So I will go to the Aruba log into our console. Okay, then go to the administrators ClearPass portal, default landing page. So I want to change the, click on banner page. So I am just download the page. I download the page, select the page. This is a page. Click on upload. Now click on save. Okay, save it. Okay, after save it, you can
so log out the your console and clear the all the content, only IP address should be enter, then enter. Coming. Okay, so the logo has been changed. Got it? So you need to change the configuration. You change the company logo. You can select on the proper graphical image and change it. So after that I want to change the, when I am logging the any, just I am logging this one, I am log out. So I am going to log in. One second, I will show you this message I need to change. Okay, when any time I am going to log in my NAC console, should be the warning message or any company login banner should be display. So anybody can try to log in, so that warning should be in, understand the why is the going to use of the Aruba ClearPass console. Okay, so I just change this wording also. So I select any section word. I am just selecting this word. One second. Okay, copy the content, go to administrators, server managers, server configuration, cluster wide parameters, change this login with this content is login banner text. Okay, change the login banner, whatever you wording you can add as per your requirement. Now save it. Now log out the console, see the message. Got it? Okay, hello, yes, got it na? How to do this? So warning message, change the logo, is easy to change the login console. So last time I did the, how to do this? Okay, okay, user privilege and release content, last time I already that recorded lectures. Okay, this is already completed, but I will just show you. Okay, again I just for you only I revise that little bit revise. Okay, admin user, that means that user going to itself is the part of the Aruba ClearPass, not the third party database. That means, one second here. Sorry. So you have any like Palo Alto firewall, FortiGate firewall. So any firewall, any other network device is going to itself create the username password. That password going to create itself in the local database. Got it? That local database going to create the username parcel, not for third party integrators for AD or some other local database. These all the username password should be in the local database. That means if you log in your Aruba ClearPass with the help of
username password should be create a username password. The any user, just an example, I just example any name for the Manoj. Manoj need to able to access my console, so I will create that username and password and share to them. Then they are going to use the same username password and log in your Aruba ClearPass. So I create the password. So what type of privilege inside reception, read only, read write, what type of privilege should be given as per super administrator help desk? These are the types of access privilege. So I will going to provide the full access. Add. So Manoj is added. Okay. So I am just trying to log out and try to log in the Manoj username. So it's working. So that username going to is created and the user are going to see the Manoj is login. Super, got it. Okay. So now again I am going to change the Manoj privilege. I am just changing. But after when creating the any privilege, I am not going to change the privilege. So I need to delete this account and create the new account. So I am going to again create the Manoj. Same user I am not going to change the rights. This is a read only access. Password not match. So Manoj now created. Again I am going to log in, log out, and Manoj. So now again Manoj is going to log in, but what is the rights? Read only rights. Okay. So what type of privilege we are given to the particular user, so they are going to able to access the user, and whatever the changes are required, they are going to change. Okay. This is okay. These are the policies. Okay. Some policy, that means this is a one second super administrator. Super administrator getting to full access, that means read and write access. Okay. Policy, that condition going to super user. If you read, write, is a full access, all the read, write access, monitoring, everything is super administrator is the full rights access. Okay. So these are the by default created policy in itself in the ClearPass. If you want to create a new policy, so it should be create the policy, but now this user is read only user, so they are not going to change anything. Okay. I need to change the user, then going to change. Read only user not going to change anything. Okay. Only read write user going to change. So again I am going to change the policy users. Super user full access user, that access to read and write. They are going to change anything. Okay, go administrator privilege. So I need to see the last login. They are not going to able to see the particular add or remote because of the read only user. These are the read write user super administrators. That's why going to see the all these tab. Okay, these are admin super administrators. Okay, so I am not going to create the one policy. This policy going to itself for you only. Okay, so that is test policy. They give the particular limited access, admin access, API access, what type of access required. They are going to create the policy. Such I am going to create the access privilege full access for super admin. Now give the particular that user access to dashboard access, reader access, full access, whatever. I'm just create the only read only access. So that user, that policy only for read only, and inside server going to also read only access. You know the insights. You know the inside servers. No. So the itself policy is by default policy is there in the ClearPass. If you are going to create the new policy, you should create the new policy and assign the particular roles, and that policy going to assign the particular users. That is also possible. It's not mandatory to create the use the same policy. You need to create the policy as per the management requirement, as per your network requirement. Okay. The help desk. This type of roles we can create a read only, read write. We can create the new policy and assign the policy particular roles. No need to use the same by default template in the Aruba ClearPass. Okay, itself you create the policy and assign the policy as per the requirement. If you go to any user going to read only access, you give to create the read only access policy and apply the policy. Okay, these all the information about the only itself local database, means these user going to create it only for Aruba ClearPass. Okay, please, because I told you only for these all user going to create it only for Aruba ClearPass database. Okay, but most of the time, most of the network as a best practice, normally this username password in the admin username password not going to use, only for the some emergency going to use the username password. Other than that, all the corporate network, all these network infrastructure going to best practice going to use of the AD authentication. That means username password should be the AD, not for the my it's a local database. Is a best practice. Got it? Any doubt? So you know that in the ClearPass, it's a local database. Other than that, AD username password going to authenticate your and login your ClearPass with the help of AD username password. Okay. As a best practice, most of the time they are most of the user going to like that only. Now don't use the local database username password, because of the not going to any accountability to verify the users. But in the TAKAS, they are going to verify the user, what type of use, what type of changes is made, and what type of when going to log in the servers. They are all the records going to store in the or accountability in the local the AD itself, also inside also. Server configuration, I think this also may be complete. Okay, I just complete this server configuration. This I have the one single server, so I am going to explain the only single servers. Okay, these servers, these are host name going to. I think this recorded maybe is completed already. Maybe this lecture is completed regarding this server. Oh, but I am not aware. Okay. Okay, you know the inside servers. I just explained. Okay. The inside server, that means this is a reporting tool. That reporting tools made all type of reports going to download from your inside server. Inside server reporting tool, what type of report going to download? That report is mean the just said. The authentication, that Redis reports, TAKAS reports, endpoint authentication reports, licensing reports, network reports, on-guard report, onboard reports. So these all type of reports going to download from your Aruba ClearPass. Okay, how many people going to authenticate any particular days? That report also download from your inside servers. Endpoint, how many endpoint going to connected my Aruba ClearPass? These reports. So this type of report going to download from your Aruba ClearPass. So that report is mandatory because of the network environment, in the NAC security environment, the management going to ask the reports because of the the 1000 number of user going to authenticate per day or any weekly, so that report goes showcase to them ki how many user going to authenticate my Aruba ClearPass, how many licenses are consumed, how many Angad are used, how many PC today are healthy, how many PC are going to today quarantine. So this type of report going to on a weekly basis, a daily basis, or monthly basis, because in the NAC security their motto, that NAT security motto is the all endpoint going should be healthy. If the quarantine system going to find out in a network, that system going to not able to access your networks. At more secure, that means are more secure your that endpoint not going to compromise any other hackers, anything on that. They are monitoring everything on the activity from your Aruba OnGuard agent with the help of OnGuard agents. All information shared to with the help of OnGuard agent the Aruba ClearPass, and after Aruba ClearPass going to apply the particular policy as per the enforcement. That means I just explain you. See, some user going to click unknown link, like somebody say send it link via email, but they user not aware about this link. What is the link about the any user are valid or not? Suddenly they are going to click on that link and some malware download from your endpoints, that laptop. So that time the user sometime antivirus or sometime some bugs, sometimes hackers going to able to access the networks and compromise the PC. But that OnGuard agent going to update to the health set update to the ClearPass. The system going to some other file going to download. Other than the compliance, so that system going to automatically that system going to out of the network. Without a manual work, they are automatically or ClearPass block this system with the help of our compliance policy. Okay, so this type reports we can download from your ClearPass inside servers. And the report, there are two types of report. There are one type of reports that report going to directly your mail or itself download from your PC. Okay, if you going to any create any reports, so I just create 1 second report for the testing. I just on 1 second OnGuard report. I want to see the OnGuard report only. So OnGuard report, select on OnGuard only. Okay, after selecting OnGuard, so notify the mail. This maximum size is very large. Okay, so OnGuard report selected. Other than that, it should be raw data. It should be select on raw data. If you not click on raw data, so the report is not coming. Okay, that CSV file automatically created. The raw data means there are two types of, one is the PDF data and one is the Excel file. Okay, and the notification by mail, with the notification by mail, and that report automatically came from your mail. Send it from your mail. Okay, you should be create any configure the mail ID if you require the mail, the report on by mail. Other than that language of the reports, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. Okay, I want going to OnGuard selected to select the Windows endpoint posture overview. Okay, multiple tabs, Apple, Mac, endpoint posture in Linux, Windows. These types of operating system should be selected, but our the Windows only endpoint posture overview we are going to select. Okay, raw data. Other than that, the report types is daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. There are three types of reports. One are daily, weekly, or monthly. If you not require daily, weekly, so if you are going to per day basis or hour basis, or 2 hour, 3 hour, or 1 day basis, that also report going to download. So I just going to start date. I want to download the 1 month reports from here. So I just 1 month, select the date of the 1 month, proper timing. End date is today 23, time is right now. Okay, then click on next. If you require the particular field report, means a particular syntax report and particular segment going to authenticated endpoint, that also report going to select. That time only select the field. If you not required particular report on particular field, so don't select on this field operator value. If you want to some particular condition apply, that means I just explain you. Enforcement policy, are you configure the quarantine ACL? So that time only select the value about the quarantine ACL, and how many PC going to hit the particular policy quarantine ACL. That type of endpoint going to showing this report only. Okay, only particular field means particular. If you write the particular syntax, that means only for the Manoj. Example, I go to just Manoj hit how many policy on the Manoj. That this number of PC going to showing in these reports. Okay, that means particular syntax going to select and value about the condition. So these how many PC going to hit the particular condition, that this type of that number of PC is going to select show in the report. Okay, got it now? This is our condition. If you not require the particular condition, required to leave it that part. Then other things, these are the columns and selected columns. If you require the multiple number of columns, that device category, fingerprint, by default category these on guard in these that much only, but require the one more columns, so require the selected, that device added, device conflict, device family. So only click on that and they automatically added in the selected columns. Okay, if not required to select on delete. Okay, so after that you click on next. What is this? Click on next. Go through your reports, on guard reports, description, you want to add the description. What is this? How many columns are selected, that type you can able to see. So now I just save the report. After save the report, you go click on reports. That report is going to show in the reports only. So click on reports. Download on this reports to directly download. So this I already told you there are two types of reports over there. One is a fashion, one is a Word file, and one is Excel format. So PDF format. The PDF only limited data show in this PDF, but in the Word, number of rows and number of columns is increased. Okay, the one PC only connected, that's why only one PC going to show in over here. Okay, I have only one lab. It's a lab scenario, only for one system going to show. Okay, if your number of PC healthy, MAC address of the systems, device MAC address, last status is healthy, unknown, time is there also, desktop here, host name. Okay, so like the report is coming to your download from your ClearPass. Any type of report go download, number of rows, number of columns going to you can able to see. So these are the on-guard reports. Same like you can create the multiple type of reports, on-guard reports, authenticated reports. These are categories, which type of report is required. Redis report, auth report, authentication endpoint. The number of report going to authentication, there are the auth overview, auth trend, Aruba ClearPass, accounting. These are you can select the particular column, so in particular box, and say download the reports. Other than that, you can select the alerts. You can configure the alert also. Any type of alert going to configure to select the alerts, authentical alert, system alerts. So type of alert going to configure that alert directly. So send it to your select the notification by email. So that email directly show the alerts. How many alerts going to hit, and this alarm, fail authentication alerts, Redis fail authentication alert, total authentication alerts, web authentication alerts. These type of alerts going to category we configure. So that alerts is anything happen in your live environment, that time that alert directly triggered your mail. Okay, other than that, data retention time. Data retention means that normally in Aruba ClearPass in the access tracker only 7 days data going to store. Only you want to check the only 7 days log collect from the your one sec. So data retention time is normally this is small environment and the big environment normally 30 days, but if you increase the 180 days, 180 days means 6 months. But if you select the 180 days data, if you select the 180 days data, the database means the capacity about the hard disk is 2 more. Okay, because local database going to store by increase. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, bro. Too late, bro. Okay, no issue. Can I able to see my screen, na? One sec. So I've just told you the data retention time means I just told you in the Aruba ClearPass in the access tracker only 7 days log is there. That means the endpoint log only 7 days. After 7 days data automatically deleted from all the access trackers. But inside server, if your retention time is 180 days, then that means that endpoint record 6 month record be there in your inside only, not on the Aruba access tracker. Access tracker only 7 days data be there, but in the inside you select this 180 days retention time, so that means 6 month data be there. If you want a last 6 month data, you can download the report, that data be there. But if you select the 180 days storage capacity, so that that time that storage capacity as more. Okay, so normally this small scenario 30 days retention time or 90 days, not more than that. Please make sure that 30 days or 90 days, that's it. Okay, got it? Any doubt from this data retention time? So normally by default some users don't know this data retention time, because normally you ask to the customer, ask to your management, sir, in the audit purpose how many data is required. In the audit purpose normally 30 days or 90 days is that much. Okay, not more than that. In the financial environment, RBI audit or any audit, IT audit, so require the 90-day data. So please ask to them and then configure as per the requirement, 30 days or 90 days or 180 days. But 180 days we are going to select, so that time should be take care about the storage capacity, not only 500 GB or 200 GB, at least 1 TB or 2 TB if you select in 180 days, because every day's data going to store automatically over here. If you are talking about the 5,000 number of PCs in your networks, so 5,000 number of logs sending to your inside server, that data going to store in your database. So please make sure that if you select the 180 days, so check the storage capacity. Okay, these are the dashboards. Okay, inside dashboard all type of licenses, guest endpoints, network posture, every policy going to able to show here. I don't have right now the posture policy right now, that's why not able to see. Okay, these are the clients request. So in the inside is very helpful in tools going to showcase to your ClearPass function and reporting. Most of the use of the only for reporting only, because reporting if I ask those number of reports, endpoint report, on-guard report, authentication reports. These are reports going to daily is normally asked to the management. So they can download all the report from your inside server, not for the access tracker. Okay, access tracker is a troubleshooting for the any ongoing issues. Okay, any confusion about the insights? Inside server going to enable publisher only in the small environment, but any big environment like in your subscriber 20 subscriber or 15 subscriber, that time not going to enable publisher in your publisher, not going to inside enable from your publisher. It's create a new inside server for your networks. Okay, is the best practice. Okay, any confusion about the inside, bro? So
No confusion.
yeah, yeah.
You mentioned 90 days. How can I export the 90 days report?
If you select the 90 days, if you select the 90 days over here, data is a time, data store time. Okay, if you select the 90 days, so today date is 11/23. Okay, so next 3 month means today 23 December, January, so February you can take the last 3 month reports. If you selected sorry, come on, export. Okay, export, normally going to create the reports, any type reports like endpoint reports, or you select the test report. Okay, last 3 month. Okay, select the raw data is mandatory. Okay, then select the time last 3 month, November, December. Okay, select the reports and current date. Okay, so next select the proper field if required, whatever columns, whatever requirement columns. So you request select the proper and then select next and save. When click on that, click on reports. That report, last one report is done dated, but data is not there. I told you when I select the date, change the detection time. When going to select next 3 months, going to download the report. Not today you select it and you can try to download last 3 month report. Not possible. It will take the last 3 months. After 3 months, you can download the report. Not suddenly we can quick not going to update the data, because data store time it will take the 3 month timing to store update the database. Okay, so it's clear. This is my publisher. I'm going to enable the insights. Okay, inside the primary, because I don't have more servers. Only for my publisher is inside server and inside primary also. If you are, it's a big setup. Primary, secondary is going to create it, but is a more than 10 subscriber, Okay, is in the small to 1000 users or 2000 users, not going to create a separate server from the inside. But if you are the 50 or 30 about 30,000 users, should be create the new inside server for the reportings. Don't use the same publisher. Okay, fine. So last time I'll explain this much how to configure the management IP, data IP. Last maybe this lecture is already recorded, correct? In the last lecture,
Yes, bro. Last week.
completed. Okay. Okay, so log configuration, fine. Maybe today what is today? What is the pending in the last lecture? I'm just explaining what to do is pending. Okay, just today I just explained the overview about the yes. Okay, sir. Okay, fine. Just I explain the architecture about the Takasa radius. Okay. If, okay. So some I just explain about the takas and it is how to work. Okay. One sec here. Sorry, bro. Okay. So how to work the radius and takas? Just explain you. I have one switch, the Cisco switch, the IP address of the 192.168.10 dot sorry 100.20. So there are two type authentication. Their same switch going to authenticate with the radius. The radius packet going to the endpoint only, not for the switch. Okay. The radius packet coming to the my Aruba ClearPass through the endpoint only. Radius. This radius service is separate service. The endpoint going to authenticate the radius MACauth or .1x. That service is going to separate. Okay, for the endpoint. In the same switch going to device authentication with the help of takas. I want to able to access the user able to access the switch with the help of username password, the radio username password or any local username password going to authenticate with the users with the help of that policy going to separate policy. But device group are same. This device group are same. Policy, radius policy different, takas policy different, authentication type also different because this, the endpoint going to authenticate with the same switch authentication method is radius. Device authentication use of the user going to able to access the switch with the help of takas, that is
TACAS authentication. Both the services are different on the TACAS and the .1x and device authentication. Both the separate different. Device single device going to authenticate type is 2, and the group are same. And this same group going to call the both the policy. This policy going to call from this the calling policy are the same group going to policy, but when going the packet going to come into the segregate the packet from the radius packet, going to segregate packet to radius packets, and the TACAS going to the device authentication policy going to TACAS packets. That policy different, group are same, authentication type also difference. One going to the radius going to only for endpoint, TACAS going only for device authentication. Understand, bro? Are you confused or what? So I am just explaining because of the in the now the networks going to use of the TACAS, because the Aruba ClearPass not for authentication about the endpoints. Normally they are use of the TACAS also, device authentication, because normally before that Aruba ClearPass they are going to separate AD server for TACAS. Okay, so now the itself in the Aruba ClearPass itself is the TACAS server. Don't not require the other authentication license or what. The itself radius server itself in the my ClearPass, and TACAS itself is the my Aruba ClearPass. So that time the most of the company using the both the features, TACAS and radius. They are using the firewall going to authenticate my ClearPass, Force-Caught, any network device is going to authenticate with the help of my device authentication use of the my TACAS servers, and endpoint authentication with the help of radius server. Both the server are using. Now when going to configure the policy, just I explain you. So when they going to add the devices, that time ask the radius secret key and TACAS secret key. That same secret key going to use of the when going to configure the switch end. So same secret should be required where going to configure my ClearPass server. That secret key going to share the network team. Okay, not going to mismatch the both the keys. So the single device going to use of the radius packets, and TACAS packet handle the only single device. Okay, other than vendor specific means vendor going to when going to any type of switches like Cisco, only for go to Cisco only. Any Aruba going to Aruba only. But other vendor like the vendor dictionary is not there in Aruba ClearPass. That type of device is going to IETF. All type of devices going to move from these categories. If the one Palo Alto is there, Checkpoint also there, but some Arista also there. Some vendor dictionary is not there. That means some HFCL switch. The HFCL recently launched in your India's. So that HFCL group is not there. That type HFCL. You heard about the HFCL switches, bro? HFCL switches only for government sector they use recently. So these devices HFCL dictionaries vendor name is not there. That time these devices going to move for IETF. Okay, so it's working fine. Are you confused or clear? So I just explained about the architecture about the TACAS and radius. The group calling are the same group going to calling this policy, but the policy automatically segregate and separate to policy by the ClearPass. TACAS packet sending to the radius authentication policy, endpoint request sending to the radius policy. Okay. Certificate is pending separate. Certificates also I am going to tomorrow only, because since I'm okay, this posture policy pending. Okay, this is pending. So this certificate tomorrow I'll do it. Okay, certificate handle tomorrow. Okay, no issue. Now dictionary. Dictionary means all type of present vendor name will be there. 3com. These are the device for radius. This is dictionary for radius only. Number of switches, number of different type of vendor going to add the dictionary from our ClearPass. That time going to authenticate and COA, change of authorization, apply the proper radius. Is dictionary is there, so that time COA is working. If a dictionary is not there, the COA is not working. Okay, so make sure that dictionary should be there. Okay, if he not there, so import from the ask to the that particular vendor and import the your ClearPass. The import option is there. So import the particular dictionary if he not there. So this dictionary for only for switches. All these vendor name is switches name. 3com, 3AP, ACC, ADCL, ADVP, Airwave, Alcatel, APC, Arista. Okay, these are all the authentication for the Barcoda. This dictionary is for the radius authentication for endpoints. These are the COA roles, bounce back, change of authorization. I told you the change of authorization is required because of the, why I require the change of authorization? Because COA is going to bounce the port. With the help of COA, we are going to bounce the port. That bounce the port means, I just explained, endpoint going to not able to log in the any applications. Okay, some stuck, that port some stuck or some issues going on the particular endpoint. But I don't want to inform the users and restart the PC or any restart the switch port. I don't inform the network team also. I don't inform the user also. I want to restart the port from the switch. So that time use of the COA, change of authorization, bounce the ports. I am click on that particular request from access tracker and click the, I show you. Data is not there because of the data is not there. In last 1 week data is not there. Okay, no worry. Change of authorization means I want to bounce the port from ClearPass only without informing the network team, without informing the user also. That is possible from only for the COA. So dictionary is there. With the help of dictionary, I am going to configure the COA, change of authorization. This is by default. By default template is there from the in the ClearPass. By default, all these by default template. These are the by default template for COA. Cisco template already there. Arista template is there. Okay. Almost is there. COA. If the new device is not in the newly launched in the market, but that COA is not, that dictionary COA is not there, so you need to configure the COA and apply the COA to particular device. COA is the part of the vendor specific. COA is the vendor specific. The COA from Cisco, the Cisco COA is working. If you Cisco switch apply the different vendor is not working. When going to apply the COA, I show you. In the .1x, in that policy, the .1x. So the profile, apply the COA, change of authorization. Okay. If you going to select this PCOA, so that's working fine. If you select the different vendor, this is a vendor specific COA. The Cisco device, Cisco switch, apply the Cisco switch, Cisco COA. Don't apply the Aruba COA. It's not working. COA is a vendor specific. Understand? So I just told you these are the by default template is there. You apply the COA. If COA is not there, you configure the COA and import the COA. Import or export option is there. Okay. If it not there, so it should be create proper string value, proper mandatory attributes, then import the particular COI if it not required there in the that particular OEM, but normally all the OEM is there, Arista, Aruba, Cisco, this vendor will be there. Radius and dynamic COI authentication for the both are only endpoint authentication. Third option is the TACAS. This dictionary for TACAS dictionary. TACAS dictionary be going to authenticate any type of device authentication that type require the cell. Almost 99% use of the cells for dictionary. Cisco, almost most of the devices move from this cell. Okay, at template. Palo Alto for Palo Alto only. Okay. These are different type of vendors, but normally cell is working for 99% devices. Okay, authentication method almost 99% use for the cell only. Got it? Any type of going to device authentication use of the cell attributes dictionaries. Any doubt? This dictionary, bro? So why using the cell? Cell is all attribute be present in the authentication device authentication method going to or the Cisco, Aruba or any type of devices going to with the help of username password going to automatically authenticate it with the help of cell attributes. That is Silver Peak is also there. Versa also there, but Versa is not there. Versa I imported dictionary from these ClearPass. By default Versa dictionary is not there. Okay. Versa dictionary is not present in Aruba ClearPass right now. You need to import the dictionary about the TACAS. Got it? Versa is SD-WAN devices because SD-WAN router is going to able device authentication policy going to work is a TACAS. They need to access the Versa devices with the help of username password based DID username password use of the TACAS authentication. So this dictionary is not there, but I am going to import a devices. I am create this dictionary and import the dictionary and apply the this same dictionary apply from the SD-WAN routers, SD-WAN Versa routers. Okay. Device fingerprint and device fingerprint regarding why device fingerprint means the device the Windows machine going to only for apply the Windows, access point going to Aruba, but that make and model going to same, that is fingerprint policy. Okay, these are the by default fingerprint option be there. If you not there, import option also there. Fingerprint with sensitive device, that means fingerprint means you know the biometric machine. Biometric going to check the particular fingers, verify the fingers. Same thing like that device for but this policy for device for particular device, particular make and particular model. Or HP device going to verify the HP fingerprints. Aruba device going to verify the finger for Aruba device. Cisco device going to verify the Cisco only. Okay, these are the fingerprint policy. Are you apply the some Cisco fingerprint verify the finger, but that same policy going to authenticate the Aruba is not working. They verify the vendor name, proper vendor name. It should be on same. Okay. These are dictionary attributes for third party attributes for guest and everything on that. These are the string value going to create this string value. This is a by default template over there. You require the third party string node to create the for particular attributes and templates should be create domain machines. So these are the dictionary for the particular device attributes. Device means Windows machines or printers or the other than that biometric machine. So these are the vendor specific attributes. Should be not already there, but it's not there. Need to create the policy for adding the particular policies and particular attributes for the same. It should be create. If you want to create, click on add and create the particular policy endpoint. Windows, a data type, MAC address, optional or mandatory. So like that you can create the Windows particulars endpoint attributes. The third party application is ClearPass logging with the help of application onboarded. API based API based SSO login, MFA login, ClearPass. These are the requirement about the configure the particular SSO and access to them. These are the string by default. These are three already be there for application dictionaries. Context server action means you need to configure the context server required for the syslog server. If you going to configure the syslog server, that time you can call to particular syntax or particular policy. That time create the context server actions. What server actions be required? Them log, which type of log sending to the syslog server to the in the ClearPass. These type of log, this type of context server should be configured from your as per the requirement of the syslog servers. It should be by default be there, but you need to configure the num as per the extra syslogs sending to the particular servers. Okay, these are the format. This is an ingress event. Ingress event is a QRadar node. IBM sending the ingress packet. That ingress packet need to create the ingress policies. Okay, the already QRadar policy I am going to create. These are the QRadar policies for ingress event. What type sending the packet, what type sending the hitting the request. This request going to configure for the as per the requirement of QRadar policy. This request should be created. It's not inbuilt database. You need to create the policy as per the requirement. These are the created policy, not for the inbuilt database. This read all inbuilt database in your global level. This all read is inbuilt database. By default is present in the template in your when ingress in dictionaries. But it should be created as per the requirement. I am going to create the QRadar policy. Should be create the QRadar template as per the requirement. Ask to the vendor, proper vendors or proper OM. There share the some attributes. After that we can need to create the policy and test it. Windows hotfix. Windows hotfix mean you to create the install application policy. That means every time going to every weeks going to Microsoft release the some patches. Okay, that time that patch is going to verify the all the endpoints. So you need to create, you need to configure the hotfix and apply the install of posture policy. So verify the hotfix. After verify hotfix is not matching, this key value is not matching any endpoint, so that system going to quarantine. Okay, hotfix means verify the patch. Patch KB value is not present or some mismatch the value, that system going to apply the not login your networks. Okay, only for Microsoft patches going to verify with the help of hotfix. Custom script means, okay, custom script means the my ClearPass version 6.10.8, but now launch is 6.12.2 also is launched. I am upgraded to my ClearPass server is 6.12.0. okay, 6.12.0 is my server upgraded, but my OnGuard agent is still not going to upgrade. Okay, so I need to upgrade the endpoint OnGuard agent from the endpoints with the help of scripting. Scripting will write the script from the server, go show the my server path and upgrade automatically particular endpoint from your with the help of scripting. Scripting means upgrade the patches, upgrade the OnGuard agent with the help of script. That script call to particular service. When going to restart the OnGuard agent, after that going to hit the policy and upgrade automatically. If don't go to scripting, you can go directly to the servers. One option is that directly go to the OnGuard setting. Even if without going to scripting, directly click on download and install. When select or click on download and install, so that OnGuard agent directly upgraded. But make sure that one precaution should be take care, because of the you have the 1000 number of PCs, bandwidth going to choke. All the endpoint going to download the file from the ClearPass. So that path is going to choke. So make sure that this activity going to the after production environment, after user not going to present, that time going to perform this activity. if you click on this policy download install, so it will take the choke the traffic. So don't go to production environment. Okay, the scripting is going to script particular, going to create a script and call to policy, and that particular MAC address of the system, that only system going to upgrade it, not all the system. That use of the scripting. Okay, any doubt, bro? Okay, so enough today right now, no issue. Tomorrow I'll going to teach about the certificate. Certificate very important topics, should be available of both of you, bro. Okay, so I'm yes, tomorrow 6 o'clock. Okay, I will try to start the 6 o'clock because I'm going to out now. I will try to I will try to start the 6 o'clock. No worry, bro. I will try to. Okay, no issue. So today I wind up the session. I am just recorded session. I will share the groups. Please watch the all the videos. If any issue, please let me know. Okay. Make sure that I just explain the my not for the syllabus, out of the syllabus. I just have recorded. I'll stop it.